Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your New York Islanders franchise mode. And here we are. It's a crucial point. Um, Big draft upcoming. Big draft. Big offseason overall, to be honest with you. Um, we were unable to get up into the top tier picks. We have one, but we were unable to get another. And I'm hoping to be able to trade up and potentially grab somebody like a Felipe White, who I think could be really interesting up here. Um, Zykov, I mean, is he a power forward? Yeah. We don't need one of him. We have Mayer, who I think could do that job for us. Let's see. Misa is one that I've been looking at a bit, not going to lie. Ankle breaker, total eclipse. He does have tape to tape. So honestly, if I was to pick two out of this, it would probably be Misa and Zubov, because I do want to get Zubov because he has shutdown as an ability. Misa is one that I like as well. I would love to get Felipe White. I doubt that we're going to be able to get Felipe White, but I'd love to get him. That being said, let's get into the draft here. New salary cap, obviously. When are we getting to the... Is it the 13th? Is that it? No. How far out are we before we find out about the draft? I can't even remember now. Where's the draft lottery? There it is. We fall to 4. Actually, that might work out all right. That might work out all right. Because I think at 4 we could probably still get Misa. We got to see if we can trade up there. It doesn't look like... Yeah, the other two teams that we had picks from made the playoffs in Pittsburgh and Detroit. We'll view retired players. We'll see. Anyone retiring from our team? Joe Thornton retiring. That's big. Patrice Bergeron, Ryan Suter, Brent Burns, Phil Kessel, Vlasic, Cogliano, Milan Lucic, Mark Stahl, Strawman, Lars Eller, Eric Johnson, Cal Clutterbuck. That is sad. That's kind of sad as an Islanders, or as the Islanders. That's sad. Matt Martin does call it quits. Okay, so the fourth liners, they're kind of gone. But you know what? We have a new age. I have some new coaches too. That's interesting. And Vlasic as a scout. Okay. Go up the 1 day. Yep. Okay. So now if we look at the draft class, we have the 4th pick, right? So that does get us Misa, which is who we ideally want here. But I'd like to find a way to trade up to 6, specifically 5, and try to get Zubov. It all depends on who wants to trade their pick. In terms of players that need to be re-signed, we're going to get Dobson back, and I have confidence in that. Bemstrom can probably come back. Yeah, it's an AHL deal. I don't mind that. Kiefer Bellows, we'll cross that bridge later. Peary Blitchfield, that's fine. Bolduc, nah. Okay. But big questions, though, about the actual team itself in terms of growth. Overall ranking, 88. So Pelich went up 1. Middlestat went back down to an 85. Wallstrom an 85. Mayer up to an 84. He's going to be a second liner. Holmstrom up to an 83. Probably still a third liner. Walls up to an 83. We're going to give him a full season next year as that top line defenseman. So we'll see how that goes. In goal, 87 out of Swayman. In the system, though, let's see. Do we have any 80s? No, not yet. Darling's still a 78. Haltonen's a 76. Where? Main roster. Am I missing one? Dvorsky, 79. He's an NHL player. So when we're making our lines, we have to factor that into account. That being said, this is going to be a big draft, specifically for the different traits that we can draft. So let's get into it. All right, let's no more further delays here. The first guy who wants to trade their pick is 10. We want 5, but we'll have to go to 10 first, more than likely. So let's go ahead. Let's do this trade here. What do you all want is really the thing. 24 and 25 is probably going to be what I use to move all the way up. We'll go with like 25. I would go 25, 56, and like 2/3, which I'm going to take away those thirds, actually. Okay, I'll give you a third. What do you say? 88. Rejected, both thirds. Accepted. Okay, we now have the 10th pick. Let's see. Can we try to get up to 5? You know what? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Before we do that, let's see. St. Louis, make your pick. Probably going to be Felipe White. It is 84 overall sniper. I see why they wanted me to get him. 81 overall power forward and Zykov. This is the big one. Okay, they take Powell. Perfect, perfect. We're going to call a timeout here because we're going to figure out a trade with the Blackhawks here. I don't want to trade 4. I'll trade you. No, we'll keep that. I'll trade you 10 and 24 for pick 5. It's too far off. What if I throw in a couple, or a couple thirds? What do you say? Accepted. Beautiful. We're going to get the 2 guys that we want here. We're able to get Michael Misa at 4th overall, 78 overall playmaker. He doesn't even have tape to tape. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. Oh, Lord. His third eye, which is something that we can look forward to in the long term, but dang, that's upsetting. Oh, 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 Lord. Okay. I got to figure this out because that goalie is so good. 13, Boston. What do you say? We got to find another pick here. We got to get another pick. Who could we sell off? Who could do that? He's the obvious one, right? He's the one that sticks out the most as a potential option to do so. Oh, dude. Draft picks. I would trade those 2. I don't want to trade both of them, though. I would trade like 34 and a future third for that. No. Skaters matching. Who do you want, I guess, is really the thing that could decide this. I would give up Salo. Okay. Now, can we take that and, like, Arizona, do you have 2 picks here? No, you don't. I mean, could we trade with Arizona? Could we pull this off? 6, 13, and I would trade 13 and 33. Would you do that? Okay. So we are going to get all 3 of the guys we wanted. That works out. Give me Zubov. Medium elite. Does he have the trait? He has quick pick. Not. Oh, Lord. Of course. Of course. I need to stop relying on that. We're going to go with the goalie, though. Bryant Cousins. High elite. That's our future goalie right there. Now we're going to go down to pick 166 in the 6th round. Because that's what we do here. We pick high-quality players, and then we move on. Malmstrom. Okay. 194. 7th round pick here. Who could we get? Allison there? Sure, why not? Cameron Allison, bottom 6. That's a little sad, but you know what? We keep it moving. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. Misa, Zubov, and Cousins. Those are all 3 guys who could definitely help us right away if we want them to. Well, maybe not all help us right away, but they could all play different roles for us. So let's go ahead. Let's go here. We definitely want to get Ross Hawley back. Definitely want to get Reed Peverly back. We'll get Caesar Valcourt. We're just going to sign everybody back, and then as I need to, I will fire people. So Marcinko, I'm not sure how to say it. Let's see, is that it? That's it. Cool. Yes, I know about the players that I'm going to have to sign. Bemstrom renewed. That's good. Go to contracts that contracts here. First thing, instantly qualify you. You don't want to come back. Kiefer Bellows. Yeah, I'd give you that. We have to reach the cap floor somehow, you know. We're going to qualify Balduke, qualify Murray, qualify Tuamala, qualify Fix, qualify Coival. Everyone that we can, we're going to qualify. Sean Day, we'll sign him. You know, he's an AHL guy. He's been here. Bodie Wild, sure. Jenkins, sure. Definitely going to qualify Vero. Hamonic, we're probably just going to let him walk. Durandu, there you go. Newkirk. Hutton. You know what? We're going to sign Hamonic to an AHL deal, and he's going to be the injury defenseman down there. You, definitely going to have to sign you. We'll sign you as well, because why not? That's going to be it over there. Monty. Yeah, you do 3 years at it? Cool. Yeah, we'll take you for sure, man. See, who do we get, who do we not get? Okay, scouts here. Happy to accept. I'm just gonna stop it if it's someone, okay. Oh, Kiefer Bellows did not. Travis Hamonic did not. We have some people rejecting. That's interesting. It's not what I expected. So that being said, let's go ahead. Kiefer Bellows wants one. How about 1.5 to stay? Because, like, it's only a 2-year deal. I don't feel bad giving that offer. Sean Day. That's not you. Travis Hamonic. That's the one. 975. Would that change your mind? Because if not, like, I'm probably not going to sign you, dude. It's that simple. More scouts accepting. Love to see it. Kiefer Bellows renews. Hamonic renews. Okay. Well, now is a very interesting time because we have to come up with a new lineup, right? We're going to look at forwards to begin with. Actually, let's look at the unsigned, right? Misa. We're not going to sign you because you're not NHL ready. You're going to play another year in the SHL. Or, not SHL. You're the OHL, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's OHL. Defenseman Zubov. You we're going to sign because you're going to play in the minors. So there you go. And in goal, Cousins. We'll sign you because you're going to play in the AHL as well. So, with that being said, we need to look at, I just realized I went off that and I didn't mean to, forwards. Okay. Mayer is going to be a second line player for sure. Let's go ahead. Let's put our centers down. All right, we have Barzell and we have Middlestat. I feel comfortable with that. Wallstrom can play either. Mayer is probably going to need to be a top line guy. I think putting Mayer on the top line is going to be the option here. So we're going to go Mayer up top. Wallstrom on the second line. We're going to put Lee with Wallstrom and Middlestat, I think, and then we're going to sign. So that means we need a left wing. On the third line, I feel comfortable with Holmstrom. But we have no one else that I want to put there. We have McLeod and Benson for the fourth line. And then we're going to have Kiefer, Bellows, and Vesalainen as the scratched forwards. Bemstrom will play in the AHL. Oh, Dvorsky's a middle line guy here now. I forgot. So Dvorsky's actually going to be that third line center. Forgot about him. Brandon Peary will play in the AHL. Let's go to, yeah. Haltonen is still a 76, which really worries me. I'm worried he might not make it. So we need a top line left wing and a third line left wing for the forwards. I just realized I need to look at the defensemen here. In terms of defensemen on the main roster, sorting by overall, it's going to be Pellich with Walls for the top line. Pulak and Dobson then. And then we need a bottom pair. Potentially Darling, but we need a bottom pair. So a couple X's there for them. If we don't end up needing that, then we don't end up needing that. But we probably are going to need that. So then we're going to sort by in the system here. Is this going to... No, it's not. It's going to... Okay. So Zubov and Darling are going to be the top pair. So... Oh, that's where I want to put forwards. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of all over the place here. We're going to have Cousins as the backup goalie. I need to check goalies. I forgot for the NHL. It looks like it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be Monty and Swayman, which I'm fine with. I mean, actually, do I want to... Yeah, you know what? We're going to try to find a guy to put in there. We're going to have Monty and Cousins in the AHL. Main roster. I'm looking for that one. Defenseman, Darling and Zubov are going to be the top pair, so Darling, Zubov. Kuviharju is going to be on the bottom pair. Who else would be there? Anderson can play Vero and Bolduc. That's going to be the ones. Anderson. Actually, no. Anderson's going to be a bottom line guy because of his age, right? Anderson is 25. Yeah, the other two are younger. So we're going to go Bolduc and what's the other guy's name? Vero. That's right. And Anderson will be a bottom line defenseman. The scratch, I need a scratch as well for the NHL, so I might put Anderson there, actually. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Anderson will be the scratch there, and we will have Bodie Wild as the scratch in the AHL. For forwards for the AHL, Halttunen, and Misa's not playing with them. Halttunen is going to be the top line guy, so Halttunen. Who else needs to play there? Shaw will definitely be the first line center. And it's going to be Shaw, Sale, and Halttunen on the top line. Without a doubt. I don't really want to play Vero, to be honest with you. Do we have anybody in the system who high potential that needs to play? Not particularly, aside from Halttunen. So we'll put Vero actually as a third liner. So Vero will play the third line. Murray here, power forward. Murray can play the second line. We're going to put 2-0 on the second line as well. Blitchfield will be a third liner. We'll put Newkirk as a third liner. Oh, we need more snipers. That's right. That kind of throws a wrench into things. Can you take faceoffs? No. Murray, can you? Murray, you can go down. I just realized you are 26. So Fix is going to play with 2-0, and we're going to have to find a playmaker there. Newkirk is going to play with Blitchfield and Vero. Murray then will play on the fourth line alongside of Koivula and Jenkins. Yeah. Koivula and Murray. So then the two scratches are what? Johnston and Durandu still. Cool. So, yeah, I feel good about that. AHL, we need a playmaking center. NHL, we need some things. We need some talent, to be real with you. My roster's full. Durandu accepted. Koivula accepted. Bolduc accepted. Newkirk accepted. Jenkins accepted. Fix accepted. Wild accepted. Vero accepted. Okay. We have 45 contracts. Yeah. Why is it saying that? I guess I just didn't release the guys who were UFAs. Wait, who is that doesn't want to come back? Really? Andresley? Really? You don't want to come back? Kind of a douche move at this point. Walls does want to come back, though. So we are going to lock in. Yeah, actually, this works out perfectly. Because how long... If I sign him to a 5-year deal and Walls to a 4-year deal, what's his 5-year deal looking like? So, like, if I could get him at 5 years, 6 mil, which I don't feel bad paying a second liner 6 mil. If I do that, right, and then I give you a 4-year, $5 million deal, boom. I like that. That works out nicely. What was I coming in here to look? Unsigned free agents, that's right. Zubov. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now we can actually look at free agency correctly. We need a top line left winger. One who we're going to be able to sell later on. What do we have on that top line? We have a playmaker and a power forward who scores goals. Honestly, Konechny on a 2-year as a top liner, I could get behind because he does in fact have the he does have tape to tape. We're gonna do that. Konechny is gonna be our second liner there. In terms of the third line, we have a playmaker and a two-way forward. So like a sniper is probably ideal. But like, hang on, who do we have to kill penalties? Because it's gonna be what Holmstrom with Benson, McLeod. So we need another centerman who's a two-way forward for the bottom line. So let's go ahead and let's just go down there to the, Teddy Bluger, sure, buddy, you can run that third line as well. So Beluga hopefully will be down there. So then that means that we can use a sniper spot on the third line. Looking at forwards here. Looking for a sniper. Brock Besser, no. 87's a bit high. 85 is where I start to look. Okay. Riley Smith? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Riley Smith, third line sniper. 2 years, so that way he still has value at the draft if I need to trade him there. In terms of in goal, we'll get a good backup. We'll get Mackenzie Blackwood. Yeah. We'll give him a 1 year, 4.5, and we'll see what comes out of that. In terms of free agent potential, elite there, nah. Gunler? Oh, yeah, we'll try it. Bud Colson, I'm not going to be able to get Bud Colson. Shane Bowers is here as well. Yeah, I'd try to sign Shane Bowers. Why not? And is that it? Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Thought my charger was outside. Had to go and grab it. Thankfully, it was next to me, so we got everything taken care of. Computer's not gonna die. We'll be fine. Anyways, back to this. 8 players or 8 contract. It says in there how many players I have. Come on. 43. So I have to open up a spot. All right. No worries. Let's see here. Who could I move on? Johnson, Durandu. There's got to be someone here that I'm just like, yeah, Murray's still a UFA. You. Viscosis, or whatever your name is. Give me just a... Not your first, give me your 7th. Give me your 7th for Viscosis. No? Gonna make me give up multiple players for this, really? What if we just straight up swap 7ths and you get Viscosis? Cool. Alright, that opens up enough space there. We're going to take a look at the scouting market, see what's going on there after we check the coaches. That's right. See if there's anybody who's a perfect fit for Barzell, who we've been trying to build our team around. Not looking like it, particularly right now. Oh, he was close, but yeah. It doesn't look like it. Let's look at scouts here. Okay, bunch of A's. Bunch of A's. So you're an NHL scout. Can you go to anything but the Atlantic, specifically the middle two? We'll keep you in mind. AHL, can you do anywhere else? You can do the Central or the Pacific or the USA East. So we'll sign you. Nordic, definitely going to have to sign you. Wait. Hang on. Are you a Nordic? You're not Nordic. You're Russian. I don't care. You are Russian. OHL scout. You can do the OHL. That's all I need. NHL scout, where can you do? USA Central? Yeah, okay. You're a USA Central scout now. If they're A's, I'm just going to sign them and we'll put the puzzle together later. So let's go. You do USA East. Yeah, let's go take a look. Are NHL scouts anything below a B? Can they go elsewhere? That type of stuff. We want to look at scouts here. So, NHL, we'll just straight up fire the Atlantic because we'll use one of them to take him over. USA Central and USA East will be gone. We don't need an OHL because we're getting one right now. And Russia is the other one. Okay, let's go see now. You know, we'll go a couple days and then we'll come back. We'll come back to those. A fourth and a sixth, or a fourth for a sixth and Hutsko. Good lord. Okay, we got one of them. That's good. Got one of the scouts. Got two of the scouts. Got three of the scouts. Four of the scouts. Okay, trade offer. Let's take a look. We should be at 19 scouts if they all accepted. They did. Your W, obviously. Yeah, you take the Atlantic. We'll fix that later. But yeah, OHL, you're not going to be the Liga. Yeah, we got some things to figure out here. Being said, we need more European scouts specifically. If we could get high-level dub, what is it? QMJHL. If we could get a high level of that, European as well. European or Q. I guess USA West if that's an option. Higher scouts. We're still waiting on him. I forgot. He's gonna do probably USA East if I had to guess. AHL. You can't do the USA West, so that's upsetting. Holtby here. Where can you do? Not the USA East or Europe. You could do the SHL. That's what we need there. Offer you all of the money. Okay. USA. Yeah, we'll sign you and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll figure out who goes where in the USA. Oh, you actually can do the USA though. That's fine. Your team's interested in him as well. That's kind of upsetting, but it's all good. Oh wait, can you do? You can do the Q. Yep, you can do the Q. Is it not sorted by that? It is not. Nordic then. I think I was. I don't know if I was already signing one or not for the Nordic, but 5. You can do the alls, sure. Can you do Europe at all? You cannot. Okay. Nordic, you can do Liga. There we go. There's our 3 Nordic scouts right there. Niemi is going to do SHL. Markstrom is going to do alls, and Lack is going to do Liga. Perfect. So now we're looking at Europe. Anything in Europe. Anything that anyone can do in Europe. They're down to C's. Lovely. So let's start. Let's go back up. Let's see. Oh, who is that? Oh, it's Sarah Lack. That's one of the Nordic ones. Markstrom. Ooh, you? Oh, we're signing him already. Yeah, but he can do the extra. I don't mind that. And the AHL, that's fine. You really can't? Like, none of you all can do any of the other... That's kind of upsetting. We're basically just going to fire everyone that isn't a B or higher, and we'll fix it later. So let's go ahead and do that. I know I signed a Liga one. I don't think I signed an Ice one. Signed a Q one. I don't think I did. Yeah, you're Europe. I didn't do you. Don't think I did you either. USA West. Yep. Yep. We're going to keep the rest of the World Scout because I really don't think that... how many contracts did I offer to scouts? That's really what it matters, right? But I don't think that we're going to need a rest of the World Scout for most of the time, but it's nice to have just in case. 7 contracts. We have 13 spots out of 20. We're good on those. Cool. Guillermo Ford accepted. Love to see that. Incoming trade offer. Bemstrom and 2-6 for a second. I'm good. Brashear, there's another one. Beautiful. Bengoa. Dea Markstrom. Okay, Sarah Lack. Teddy Bluger accepted. Shane Bowers accepted. Gunler went elsewhere. Waltz renewed. It's good. Let's look at the contracts. How many players do we have? 44 RFAs. He still is waiting on. We're still waiting to see if he accepts his offer. I have 4 contracts currently offered out. We got another one of the scouts. Good. And another one. Blackwood went elsewhere. Okay. Dobson accepted. Oh, dang it, dude. That's the one. I really thought we were going to get him. Okay, we got Riley Smith. Dang, I really wanted Konechny too, because that tape-to-tape X Factor was going to... I thought that was going to be what set us apart. It's upsetting. Honestly, I might see if we can trade for him once the season starts. 87 or higher is what I'm trying to get. Do we go with Pavelski? Like, what X Factors does he have? Big tipper, born leader. Screw it. Let's do it. 1 year of him will not hurt us. In goal, Ville Husso I'll take for a year. Why not? 2 years, that's fine. The trade value works there. Advance. Come on. Athanasiou for Bemstrom in the 4th. Oh, you want them, huh? Would you mind giving us your newly signed player, Travis Konechny, for him? With that, could we figure that out? Probably not, but Joe Pavelski did come. Ville Husso came. So we're just going to sim to next season. A second Hutsko. I'm good. They just want Hutsko for free, essentially. Brett Murray accepted. 2-0 accepted, finally. No. Come on. Pavelski was a point per game last year, I just realized. So hopefully I think he'll be good for that top line. I did not sign a bottom line, did I? I don't think I did. I did not sign a bottom line set of defensemen. Thankfully, there's still players in free agency. Let's sort here. Oh, it's not looking pretty. It's really not looking pretty. I mean, I'd sign Kyle Okposo, sure. We'll sign him, and we'll see if we can flip him to try to get ourselves a bottom set of defensemen. Because frankly, like, I wonder if there's anyone just on the block, like, automatically. Defenseman. So, like, there's one. It's an 86, or, yeah, an 80 overall. 2 years, we'll take that. Ian Mitchell. I believe it's Ian Mitchell, if I'm not mistaken. Would you take, like, a 4th for him? Oh, we'd have more than 45 skaters? Okay. Or too many skaters in general? Let me give you multiple skaters then, huh? Sean Day, you're not in the lines, yeah. Neither is George here, so we'll trade you those two. Oh, you would have too many. Okay, cool. We'll take that. Assistant GM. 44. Do you have anybody that's just on the trade block yet, or no? Stetcher? I'd take Stetcher. And you have enough to where I can trade you multiple players, so... Sean Day, George, and we'll trade you a forward. I have to keep Cizikas for the 2 years that's left on his deal, sadly. I'd trade you Hutsko, why not? Go to roster moves. Okay, Anderson's an 80. He is the scratch defenseman, I forgot about that. Wasn't he? I think so. I think Anderson is. Bemstrom's going to be in the AHL. Mitchell's here. Dvorsky's up. Oh, okay. Darling needs to come up too. So that means Anderson is going down. Shaw's going down. We'll cross the rest of these bridges when we come to them. But right now we just gotta check it out and see, you know. Okay, +5 out of that. What if I put Mayer up there? That's a +5. I'm happy with that. Vesalainen is not going to play here. We're going to put Dvorsky in because he's going to be somewhere on this team. It's all a matter of where at this point, really. Holmstrom, Riley Smith, and him. That works. Bluger with Bowers and Benson. I don't mind. The Bees down there. Anders Lee with Middlestat and Wallstrom is fine. Defensively, Walls is going to be on the top line. Darling going to be here on the third line. That's fine. In goal, Swayman and Huso. Scratched, we have a two-way forward, a defenseman, and a sniper. So that works out. That's going to be the NHL roster for this year. Down here, we're just going to straight up hit this. Head coach preferred lines, Shaw, Sale, and Haltonen, obviously. Yeah, these guys look good. They look ready to go. Defensively, Bolduc and Anderson. No, Zubov is getting top line minutes. You are going to go there because Bolduc is going to go there. Hamonic, you're going to hop out for Kiviharju. In goal, Lennox and him. No. Lennox, you can start, sure, but Cousins is going to be backing you up. Scratched, then we have plenty of players to go through. So, this is what the team is looking like going into... I have to put someone here. Someone here, pardon. No, I don't. This is what the team's looking like going into, what is this, year 3, year 4? Anyways, if you guys have enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.